Hello everyone, welcome to Clarity for Sure and welcome to the daily dose of ESI and ARD current affairs for your upcoming NABARD Grade A 2025 examination. So today we'll be discussing some of the ESI and ARD current affairs in the form of MCQs followed by the explanation, and this will be from your June 2025 news, and it will be the part 3 of the June video. Okay, if you have not watched the part 1 and part 2, kindly do watch so that you will have an holistic understanding of important events or schemes that have been in news in the month of July for your upcoming NABARD Grade A examination. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. The first question of the day is, consider the following statements regarding 2025 Sustainable Development Report. So this question is based on the report called Sustainable Development Report, which has been released in the month of June 2025. Right. Okay. What does it say? The first statement says India secured the 99th position out of 167 nations, marking its very first entry, the first entry into the top 100. Second statement says this report is published annually by UNEP, that is your United Nations Environment Program. And what does statement 3 says? It says the report highlights that globally only 17% of SDG targets are on track to be met by 2030. Okay, so these are all the statements, or these are all the observations related to the Sustainable Development Report 2025, and your options are 1 only is correct, only 1 and 3 is correct, 2 and 3 are correct, option D, A, all 1, 2 and 3 are correct, and option E, only 3 is correct. So the answer for this particular question would be option number B, that is only 1 and 3 are correct. Now let us see why option number 2, statement number 2 is wrong, and we will see the other aspect, the important aspect of this particular Sustainable Development Report. Okay, so this report, actually one important point which you have to note down is that it is for the first time since its release in 2016. For the first time, India has entered top 100 in this particular index. Okay, securing 99th rank in the 2025 report. Okay, so this is very important because for the first time, nearly a decade, after a decade, India is stepping into the top 10 in the SDG index. Okay, who publishes this? This is published by the United Nations Sustainable Development Solution Network. So it is an non-governmental body under this United Nations. It is called as a United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network. Okay, what is the India score? India score overall is 67 out of 100. Okay, and you should see that India has shown a consistent improvement up in an upward trend, improving from 109th rank in 2024 to 121. It was in 121 in 2022, 109 in 2024, and now it is into the top 100 position at the place of 99. Okay, as per the statement 3 of the question, it is correct that this has been stagnated, or it is told that only 17% of the sustainable development goals are on track for the deadline 2030. Okay, we know that deadline for implementing all the goals of the sustainable development would be 2030, but out of those things, despite having a clear target, only 17% of the targets are on track. Okay, so this is one of the worrying aspect of this report. Top performance, if you take Finland, Sweden, Denmark continue to lead the Sustainable Development Goal Index ranking. Okay, I hope this question number 1 is clear to you now. Moving forward for the second question, consider the following statements regarding the market intervention scheme. So it is a scheme talking about a scheme called market intervention scheme. What does it say? It is a price support mechanism for horticultural and perishable commodities not cover under the MSP regime. Okay, statement number 1 says so. What does statement number 2 say? Statement number 2 says that it is implemented on the request of state governments with central government sharing the losses. Okay, for example, if there is any crop, perishable commodity, if it is not having a proper market value, so the state government would request the central government, where central will share the share. So this is the meaning of the statement number 2. Statement number 3 says MSP procurement is applicable only for wheat and paddy, similar to the MSP regime. So see, if you are paying keen attention, you would be easily eliminate either 1 or 3. Why? Because 1 and 3 are contradictory in nature. Okay, so the answer for this particular question is option number A. Only 1 and 2 are correct. We will see why statement number 3 is wrong, and we will see the other aspect of this market intervention scheme, right? So what is this market intervention scheme? It is a price support mechanism for horticulture and perishable crops, not covered. It is not covered on the MSP regime. Objective, it is to protect farmers from distress sales during the sharp price falls. Implemented on the request of state government. Yes, it is implemented on the request of state government, and center will share the losses incurred in procurement operations. So it is for the horticulture and perishable crops that are not covered on the MSP regime, and we know that wheat and paddy are not I mean, it is not that so perishable, and I mean, it has a longer shelf life, and it is covered under the MSP regime. Okay, so based on this basics, you could easily able to eliminate option number 3. So the answer for the question is answer for the question is only statement 1 and 2 are correct, right? Moving to the next question, consider the following statements about India's performance in Sustainable Development Report. So it is linked to your first question. Now we are in the first, we have seen the general aspect. Now we will see India specific aspect. Okay, India ranked within top 100 for first time since the report began in 2016. Yes, this statement is correct because we have seen in the very first question of today's session. India's strongest progress was in poverty reduction, energy access and digital infrastructure. India has achieved notable success in addressing child stunning, reducing it below to 20%. So it is asking you to choose the correct answer from the following options. So we will see if statement number 2 and statement 3 are correct. So the answer for this question is option number D. Yes, all the statements. Statement number 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Now we will see the explanation for this particular question. See, it is an independent UN backed initiative promoting the implementation of sustainable development goals. Okay, so this is the body. Sustainable Development Solution Network is an independent UN backed initiative that actually helps in promoting the implementation of the sustainable development goals. What are the India specific performance? Improved ranking. India claimed 11 places to 99 in 2025, driven by progress in poverty reduction, energy access, and digital infrastructure. What are the strengths? SDG 1, SDG 7, and SDG 9. So, poverty has nearly halved, and it is nearing the universal electrification, and it is ranked fourth globally in renewable energy capacity. That is India. Infrastructure and digital access, rapid expansion in UPI based system and mobile connectivity. And these are all the strengths. Let us see the areas of concern. Zero hunger, standing still at 35.5%, wasting only moderately improved. Urban obesity is rising. So though zero hunger in terms of food is fine, but there are certain other aspects, the malnourishment, the obesity issues. Yes, okay, so the under and over nourishment, those issues are there. Okay, education, digital device worsened learning outcomes during COVID-19. So it does say that there is a huge gap of digital divide which actually affects the education also. Governance, weak progress in rule of law, press freedom and industrial independence. Okay, so the strengths are SDG 1, SDG 7 and SDG 9. The weakness are SDG 2, SDG 4 and SDG 16. Okay, this is all about the India specific details related to the sustainable development report, right? I hope this MCQ and the content of this MCQ is clear to you now. Moving forward, which ministry oversees the Sugamya Bharat app, recently revamped to enhance accessibility of Divyangjan and elderly citizens? This is a very easy question. Your options are Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Electronics and Information Technology, Social Justice and Empowerment, Skill Development, Entrepreneurship, and Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. The answer is option number C, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. What is it? It is nothing but an app, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities under the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, actually manages this Sugamya Bharat app, which actually enables the accessibility issues, and it will provide resources for Divyangjan and elderly citizens. Okay, it actually talks about the accessibility issues in the public spaces for the differently abled people and the elder citizens, right? So is this clear for everyone? Now moving forward for the last question, NABARD has recently partnered with which of the following institutes to train FPOs and farmers in post-harvest management processing technologies for turmeric and chili? Your options are ICAR Kozhikode, ICAR Rajahmundry, ICAR Ludhiana, ICAR New Delhi, and ICAR uh, the National Research Center for Seed Spices, Ajmer. So it is a very easy question. The answer is option number B, ICAR, National Institute for Research on Commercial Agriculture, which is located in the place called Rajahmundry, right? So NABARD has partnership with this particular institute in Rajahmundry, ICAR Rajahmundry. What is the objective? To train FPOs and farmers in post-harvest management and processing of turmeric and chili. Why it is important? Both crops are prone to moisture damage and microbial contamination. So that is why these crops have been chosen to have the post-harvest management and processing. What are all the equipments? It will reduce, what are all the techniques? The modern techniques will help in reduce the post-harvest losses, enhance the crop value, and improve competitiveness in this market. Right. So I hope these are all, I hope this MCQ is also clear to you now. Right. So in the series of daily dose of ESI and ARD current affairs, we are discussing some of the important exam specific current affairs for your upcoming NABARD grade A 2025. So we have done with the June month current affairs for this week. Next week we will take up the another month current affairs. So we will do it in the same way. So I hope these sessions are helpful to you. If you have any feedback related to the session, or if you have any suggestions related to the sessions, please let me know in the comment section below, so that we will consider those and we will work on that aspect also. So if you have if you are you know if you are preparing for your upcoming NABARD grade A 2025 examination, do consider checking out NABARD's mentorship and test series 2025 by Clarity for Sure, which is nurturing aspirant in their journey to become a topper, and we have been giving a consistent result for past 3 to 4 years. So if you want to be into the circle, do consider checking out the test series of Clarity for Sure. Okay, the link of which will be given in the description box below. Do let me know regarding the session, was it useful to you or not, in the comment section below. I will meet you with yet another session. Until then, have a great day. All the very best.